The Price is Right returned to syndication in 1985 with a half-hour nighttime version of the show, this time hosted by the legendary Tom Kennedy. It was an enjoyable show that unfortunately lasted only 170 episodes. Here we go with 5 fun facts about the nighttime Price is Right. First off, an honorable mention. This show would be Tom Kennedy's final syndicated game show that he would host. He would later host Wordplay on NBC before his retirement from television, but this would be near the end of the talent's legendary career. And now, the main list. Number 5. It's linked to another show. Tom Kennedy stated that he was picked to host the Nighttime Price is Right because he was already taping the charades-based Body Language in the same studio, and it just made it easier to have the host of the show already in the building. Even with the long days of taping 2 shows back-to-back, Tom Kennedy still did an excellent job with The Price is Right. Number 4. It featured the first perfect playing of Switcheroo. It would be during this version of the show where Switcheroo would receive its first ever perfect playing when the contestant Patricia placed all 5 digits correctly on the first try. It has since been played perfectly many times since, but this would be the first. Number 3. It replaced Family Feud. Although some people might find it more interesting that the show is meant to be paired up with the Match Game, I find it more interesting that it was a replacement for the legendary Family Feud, which lasted 9 years prior to this less successful version of The Price is Right. Of course, the feud would return in 1988 with Ray Combs as host and enjoy several more years in syndication. The Price is Right would be replaced by the Bill Raftery version of Card Sharks. Number 2. A contestant won more than $10,000 on Punch-a-Bunch. Another spectacular moment on the Nighttime Price is Right happened when a contestant was playing Punch-a-Bunch. She turned back $600 and then $500, only to receive $50 and a second chance. That second chance would result in $10,000. Thus, she left with $10,050, more than the $10,000 a contestant is advertised to play for. This would not be replicated on the daytime show until 2002. And the number 1 fun fact about the Nighttime Price is Right, it was designed to compete with Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy! Mark Goodson created this version of the show to compete with the very popular Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy! However, it was often relegated to late night in many markets, and thus ratings were drastically lower than hoped. Even with its short run though, the Kennedy version was still able to create some excellent moments and is still a lot of fun to watch today.